It's crazy, isn't it, really, Bella, when you consider that these two teams are in this final, considering, barring a miracle, it's impossible for either to qualify through to the last four of the main team event.
Absolutely.
But they've embraced the shootout better than any other nation, these two, and they've produced their best pool. In this, I mean, look how much Carrie's enjoying herself. They are ready to produce an amazing performance.
I honestly believe you could not have picked any better teams to make the final. The energy they've brought to this team shootout has been absolutely electric.
Well, if you wanted two nations to make a party, Ireland and Morocco are quite the cocktail. Sasha Fauci, our referee, will try and maintain order. I don't think there'll be much of that in terms of the noise. And Carrie Randall takes a deep breath and gets ready to break off in our World Team Shootout final. That's a cracking break.
Magnificent break from Carrie. Managed to control the white ball so well and really deserves a ball off the break. You just can't wipe the smile off her face. She's just enjoying herself. And the girls in green are going to want to get off to a really good start as well against the Moroccan ladies. And she's got a really, really good chance as well. Asked for the extension early, which I think is the right call as well. Just to settle the nerves a bit and really pick her out.
Yeah, I don't think it's difficult to tell just how pleased both teams are to be here in this final. But now you're here, it is about winning it as well. Absolutely. They'll have a huge amount of fun in attempting to do so, but make no mistake here, both teams are desperate to get their hands on the title. So Mariam at the table on yellows.
She's going to be very happy with this opportunity to get her hand on the table. Ooh.
Well, I don't think she thought she could miss that pot. Took her eyes completely off the pot, focused all on the cannon. Maybe an early sign of nerves, who knows?
Oh, absolutely.
You could forgive them.
Nerves are a good thing. Nerves means you want it, you care.
I don't think there's any doubt that these two nations care. that pre-match show, if you like, was I think I've ever seen anything quite like that. That double's just going to slide on Ireland there.
Another good opportunity for Mariam here. Just got to sort out that yellow above the red, but she's got balls to get onto it. She might be able to knock into it and move the red.
She's short. Long way short of that pot, actually, because she could have played into the red.
Yeah, definitely.
I think there's a few little nerves out there.
Absolutely.
And they wouldn't be human if there wasn't. They've been absolutely fantastic, and they've played. The reason why they're in this final is because both teams have played completely without fear. There's been nerveless performance after nerveless performance, but it is a bit edgy out there until that first frame's on the board.
Of course. Bit of cat and mouse here.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen Mariam miss as many balls in the whole event than she has in this frame.
Has Carrie got a plant on here? Has to do a bit with the white. Ah, it's a good shot.
Oh, is it a nice nudge?
Oh.
I think it's all right. I think it's all right.
If she's on it, she just has to drop it in.
You are seeing these two for the first time in the tournament. Ireland got through firstly against Scotland in the quarter-final, then put together a phenomenal performance against England in the semi earlier on this afternoon. knocking out the pre-tournament favourites. Morocco have been, I mean, the stars of the tournament. Phenomenal result against France on day one, a 6-0 victory against one of the best teams in the world, and they didn't really have a sniff against the Moroccan girls. And then a really good performance in the semi-final as well. Carrie's just overrun it. She may have to go cushion first here. Yeah, she does.
Good chance of potting it, and she's got a natural white ball as well, coming off a few cushions, so just got to make good contact.
Oh, shot, Carrie.
Lovely shot.
Still got a ball to play. Ireland made one of the best 8 balls all week earlier on when Sandra Bryan nailed the 8 ball in the deciding frame against England with just a minute left.
That was one of the greatest shots on the black ball I've ever seen in my life, Steve. Quality.
This will feel almost as sweet. In it flies for Carrie Randall. Look what it means.
Shot.
Ireland on the board. That was a belter.
Absolutely incredible, and the celebration was just as good.
What a pot from Carrie Randall.
These girls in green have a point to prove, I'd say.
Out comes Katie Kiernan, the youngster who's been absolutely electric for Ireland all week. She's been probably their star player in the team event.
It's just one big party, isn't it, Steve?
Just listen to this. Who wouldn't want to play in this sort of atmosphere? Katie Kiernan, as I say, has been the star player for Ireland this week in the team event, and she's been just as good in the shootout. She's got a tough challenge here against Heen Benani, who has been brilliant for Morocco in this shootout. Cue ball is good. She wants a ball. She's not getting one. First chance for Katie Kiernan, and it's a pretty presentable one.
Yes. Really deserved a ball on that break. And reds look pretty nice here. Reds look very nice, just about linking them up.
Yeah, and it goes. I think she's still on the one at the top of the table. Wants it to keep tracking. You should have loved to have been on the red to the left side.
Absolutely. She does have a nice angle to play the ball in the middle and come down for the red nearest the black. She can do it now if she wants to, but she will have to make her way back up the table for that other red. So otherwise she can play the red on the left-hand side and maybe come off the side cushion and give herself an angle.
Just wondering if she can come twice across to essentially try and
exactly.
leave herself exactly where she is now.
Absolutely.
Just caught it a bit thick. You see the cue ball's a bit short because of it. And Heens gets the chance here for Morocco. It was a nervy first frame from her teammate Mariam Alami. I don't think I've seen Heen Benani play with a trace of nerves once. Just about the most confident player you'll ever watch.
For sure. And Hind is definitely going to take her chance here.
It's amazing how loud the silence feels when the noise is so loud otherwise. Hind gets an incredible stroke of luck there.
And puts up her hand in apology. Sometimes you need a little stroke of luck as well. Oh.
I'm a little bit worried for the Moroccan ladies. I almost feel like they're just tightening up a little bit. Almost like they can see the finish line. What's
Very
got them
nervy
to this
start,
stage
for sure.
is the nerveless, fearless play, the freedom, the noise. Just feel like you've got to embrace that a little bit.
Oh, definitely.
It's almost what Ireland have done.
Absolutely. No fear. Yep. Lovely shot. Katie's just got to hold her nerve here and drop in the red and float down the table.
Yeah, the only thing that can go wrong is just that yellow could play big. It's just about judging your pace. And she's judged it perfectly. She may just be a touch straight. I think she can get back out though.
She might even just opt to roll it in and play the black in the right centre.
A bit betwixt in between.
In between.
Well, every 8-ball in a shootout environment is a pressure shot. It's no different for young Katie Kiernan.
Just got to back yourself on these shots. Take one deep breath and knock it in.
And in it
Fantastic
goes.
shot.
Look what it means to Katie Kiernan and Ireland. What a start. They're 2 in front.
Absolutely fantastic. This is the dream start. They wanted it against the Moroccan ladies as well. The dream start.
Megan Randall next out the shed for Ireland. Morocco could use a frame on the boards. This is the very first time in the tournament they've trailed. They've not been behind once. They've only lost 2 frames in 2 matches in their run-up to this final. This is slightly uncharted territory for the Moroccans in this match. But it's a slightly different feel and energy, isn't it, from Morocco in particular?
Absolutely.
It's almost like Ireland have taken on what Morocco have done in the previous 2 rounds, but Morocco have just seized up a little bit.
They have. They're out of the 2 teams out there, they look a little more nervous than what Ireland do. Ireland looks a little comfortable, but it is early days in the final. It is early days, and we've seen what the Moroccan ladies can produce, so it's just whether they can start firing. And Megan's had a cracking break, gotten the ball. Yellows look pretty sweet. They link up really nicely. The only semi-dodgy ball is the yellow on the far left side, down the bottom of the table, which she can get on after this shot. Other than that, she could be home.
She could be.
Yeah, it's a lovely shot.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Lovely little cannon. And she recognised it early that was her problem ball, so don't see any issues. She's just got to hold her nerve together.
And welcome to the key to shootout pool. Every pot will be celebrated. This is just about keeping it all together.
Megan really has mapped this out really nicely. probably landed a touch dodgy now.
You can see where she's wanting to get back to.
She has to play a big screw shot now.
Bit short. Bit short. Just has to mind her work here. It all depends, doesn't it, Bella, whether that yellow goes past the 8 ball to the top left.
Oh, it's
if it doesn't, she's in all kinds of trouble.
She can either play this and screw in between those 2 reds to come back out, or she can play this off the black to open up the pocket. Whatever she's comfortable with.
Oh, that's not gone well. Mary Duffy, head in hands.
In a bit of trouble now. She's got to come up with a good shot here.
It just shows, even on finishes that appear dot to dot, you've always got to make your work simple.
Absolutely.
Looking for the double.
Oh.
Just slid a little bit.
Yeah, the doubles are sliding quite a bit already.
So a big puff of the cheeks from Morocco's Mariama Houdir.
Oh.
Oh.
This just got interesting.
There's a foul called there. I'm not sure what for. I've got a roving reporter on the case. Not too sure what that was for. We'll find out for you in a second. I must admit I missed that. Extension called by Megan. She's got to play a good shot here. Well, she just gives herself a shot. I don't mind that at all. It's all about back into queuing.
Absolutely. Keeping it simple. Just taking your medicine. She knows she can knock it in. She's got to back yourself.
This for 3-0 in the race to 6. In it flies. Ireland have made a flying start in the World Team Shootout final.
They could not have asked for a better start to this final. And the energy is just unreal from the girls.
So we've had an update from one of our referees. I can tell you the foul that was given there was for coaching, which is a really difficult foul to give away because in a shootout, teams are allowed to talk to each other. Yep. But it was coaching from the crowd. Yeah. And that is so tough to take as a player because you have no control over it whatsoever.
For sure. The Moroccan ladies would be feeling gutted at the moment.
Referee Sasha Fauci was out there to call it.
He's the best in the business, Sasha, so...
So Sandra Bryan at the table. The last time we saw her at the table, she made, as Bella said earlier, one of the most impressive 8 balls under pressure we've certainly seen all week. Maybe even better than that. Sandra has been the coolest player in the house for Ireland. She'll be delighted to get to the table before the 15-second shot clock of that. That is for certain. And she's so steady, Sandra.
Absolutely. Love watching Sandra play. So steady, so consistent at the table, and she's got a really, really good chance here. Again, it's just about holding your nerve. The balls look so easy out there, but the pressure is unreal.
A little bit less pressure, I'd say, for Ireland, though, at the moment, having made this start.
For sure.
Would have loved to have cannoned that yellow foul in the face.
I was just about to say the same thing, Steve. I would have loved a little cannon on the yellow there. But I believe she's still on it. Might be a bit of a tight cut.
Might even be a little bit of credit here to playing the double.
Yeah, for sure.
Treble.
Oh, triple. Triple.
Oh, Sandra Bryan got all the shots.
Sandra pulled out all the big shots today.
And these are there now. Just got to land as low as she possibly can. It's not easy to get below this last red.
She is on the wrong side of the red, but we've seen what Sandra's done today. And
yeah, you're not writing her off, are you?
Who knows what she can pull out here. She just needs to leave herself a shot on the red.
Won't get that far. Won't get that far. Yusra Balma to the table for Morocco.
And Morocco really needs this.
Oh.
Let's face it, 3-0 down.
You almost feel like they just need that first frame just to get the crowd happy, get their energy back up.
Absolutely. They seem to have lost their buzz a little bit. For sure.
Yeah, that buzz has been the best part about this tournament. And it's just faded away in the final, been replaced by a sort of fearful energy. That's not what got Morocco here. It's not what will win them the game. Can Yusra kickstart this match for Morocco?
She's going about these really nicely. It's just whether these two yellows in the middle of the table go anywhere.
I think, just having a little look at that camera angle there, I think the bottom one goes into the middle.
She's playing as if they do.
Yeah, and it goes.
And she's sped up. She's trying to pick up the momentum. Very confident pot.
Yeah, that's
Very
a bit
confident.
more like it. This is what we've seen all tournament from Morocco. But misses the 8 ball.
Oh.
That's just pressure.
Absolutely.
They've played without pressure. They've played without fear all tournament, and it's just catching them.
Uncharacteristic, but it's
Sandra's going to give her another chance, though.
Can Morocco get this one? Can they hold their nerve?
Well, the positive for Yusra there was she didn't leave anything easy on reds. Gets a second chance. And that one goes. And look at the relief.
And the girls are fired up now. It's definitely put a fire in their belly, I reckon.
Well, if you need fire in the belly, welcome to the table. One of my favourite players to watch in the entire competition, Yusra Balazri, has been magnetic to watch. So much ability, a real enigmatic player, but you can see how much it means to the Moroccan girls. And Yusra has played the entire tournament with the biggest, broadest smile on her face.
She certainly has.
And I feel like she needs to bring that out. It's Danny Greasley on the other side for Ireland. Came across the break a little bit. Is she going to get a ball? No. Well, we know Yusra will attack. That's what she does.
Bit of a trickier layout, this one.
I think
But
yellow's the
yellows
ball.
are the balls, for sure.
Especially, Bella, if that yellow goes bottom left.
Absolutely.
And she's landed on a lovely angle here to knock out the bad ball.
Oh.
Doesn't want to pop both. That's slightly annoying for her, but she's on the yellow to the bottom
But
left if it goes.
If it goes, then she's in a good position.
I think she's convinced herself it does. Would love to hit the gap. Oh, maybe it didn't go. What's the result? It's not bad. The one thing Morocco can't really afford, being down quite a bit, is to take too much time out of the match clock. This match has flown by, it's felt like, but we've still got 16 and a half minutes left to play.
Oh.
Pure containing shot from Danny. She's got a little bit too much into that, and she left a shot on.
Yeah, I feel like Danny just could have played that a little bit tighter. Played a little bit tighter and get the ball in hand. She has left her A shot.
Still not much to go at here for Danny Greasley, the least experienced of the Ireland players. It's a huge moment for her in her pool journey, the youngster. This easily the biggest crowd she will ever played in front of. Certainly the noisiest.
Opted to play another containing shot.
Yeah, it's a gamble because the yellow's on to the bottom left, and she's
Is
almost
on.
baiting Yusra here because her red's now opened up, which is the positive.
I'm surprised she's not taking on that yellow. Oh, oh,
Ooh.
oh.
Goodness me, that was brave. She did play the yellow first. It was very thin. I think she actually overcut it in the end, which was extraordinary. 8 ball went flying.
And the frame has really opened up now.
Yeah, and this is now a fantastic chance for Danny. Nothing is easy, though.
No, she's definitely got to sort out that red on the left-hand side. Either needs a good angle to run into it or land on a double. Oh, and she's just opened up the pocket.
Well, that'll do.
That will do.
Next shot isn't the easiest, though. Cue ball just got a bit trapped in the bottom corner.
One good shot and she's back amongst the balls.
There's
It's a
the one
lovely
good
pop.
shot.
Lovely pop.
Well, the route's there, isn't it?
Tricky cue ball.
If she can, she may be able to see the centre of the white, which is big here if she can.
Absolutely. There's a big difference when you've got hampered cueing. Just makes the pot 10 times harder.
Yeah, she's a bit hampered.
Elevating a little bit.
Well, is she leaving the double? I think she has to be. A puff of the cheeks from Danny. Yeah, it's not easy.
Needs to play a big shot here. Has called the extension to give herself a little bit more time.
The double's difficult because she's not nice on the double at all.
No.
Even the cross double, you're worried about the in off, aren't you?
Yeah, definitely difficult to control the white ball here.
Oh, big shot coming up. What's she left? Oh, Yusra Belazri comes to the table. That's all that she will care about. Well, the big shot for Yusra here is to land on that top yellow. I'm surprised in a way she didn't screw back off that one.
Yeah, it's definitely a problem ball. She has to land on it very neatly because the red is quite close.
She could opt just to play and try and hit the top rail now. No, plays on the middle one.
Oh, I
that'll
think
do.
she's created a nice little angle here.
Yeah, that'll do nicely.
Oh, she's going to get a cannon. She does have a shot, and I'm pretty sure she'll be happy with that.
Yeah, where are you looking? Oh, she's left it open. If the red passes the 8 to the top right, this is a fantastic chance.
She's having a good look at it.
Really tight, that. The red in the middle's the easy ball. But landing on the other one isn't. She may have to settle for a double if it doesn't go.
Even if it doesn't go, if she can get it hanging in the pocket.
Yeah, she's asking a major question.
She's got a huge shot on that yellow, and she has to somehow pot the black as well, so...
not the worst result. Well, we saw Yusha at the end of the last match. She was an expert in setting snookers.
Absolutely.
Do you do that or do you go game?
She's going to need a good snooker here.
Oh, what an effort. That was played.
Very big effort.
Can Danny see the edge of the red?
If she can't see the edge of the red, she'll at least have the side cushion to come off it and clip it in. Just the one rail escape.
She's got to manage this cue ball though. She needs to be on the 8 ball after it goes. What a shot.
Brilliant shot.
What a shot.
Brilliant shot. Gave it every chance.
Tell you what, how's your nerve, Danny? She's been mighty impressive in this frame.
And it's in. And these girls are absolutely buzzing.
Ireland 2 from home. Danny Greasley with a belting frame. Couple of nervy looks at the scoreboard. I think Ireland is starting to see the finish line.
Oh, now here's where things get interesting, Steve, with the 15-second shot clock.
Oh, don't they ever. Ireland then with a huge advantage. Morocco, though, do play quicker than anybody. And they will need to. No one in this tournament has been more capable of reeling off a 4-frame salvo than these Moroccan ladies.
Absolutely. Now would be a good time to get a couple of golden breaks too.
Of course.
I really want to see one. Just add to the level of excitement.
So that's the first set completed. We've played 5 frames. Each team has 5 players in their sets. So it's the first frame rather, of the second set. Looks like Carrie Randall, I think, is going to be Ireland's pick. They're just conferring. Just want to make sure you get it right. We saw earlier with England, Northern Ireland in the men's. Disastrous consequences if you get it wrong. But Carrie's gone out there. And her opponent, Mariama Houdier, was robbed, really, of a chance to win a frame earlier for Morocco. I don't think I've seen that smile not on Carrie's face since this match got underway. And she gets first chance in this frame, but it is not straightforward.
Not at all. A lot of work to be done in this frame. She's opted to take the reds. And she's going to look at playing the turnover shot quite early just to take control of the pocket, as that yellow bottom right is a problem. She's opted for the reds.
Carrie runs aground. I honestly don't think that's the end of the world, because yellows are horrible. I think the more Carrie got through that visit, the more she was actually making it easier for Mariama, really.
Absolutely. She actually has a great chance at either playing the turnover shot or the combination shot here. Needs to do something about that bottom right pocket. And
Lost
that's
turn
a lovely
shot
shot.
Didn't want to make the other ball there. She played a safe cue ball.
Sensible shot. Morocco seemed just a little bit rattled. They're definitely missing shots that they weren't earlier on, and that's just what pressure does.
Yeah, it really is. If anything, it shows exactly what they were doing in the quarterfinal, in the semi-final. They played completely pressure-free, completely carefree It's not been that vibe in this final at all. They've
Not
played
at
with the
all.
pressure.
And Carrie's got a lovely chance here.
Oh, that red's actually gone a bit safe, has it?
I wonder if this red goes. And it does.
Well, here we go. If the other red goes to the bottom right here, Carrie may well be in business.
A lot of transitioning to do still. Oh, and she's out of extensions.
Just got there. I tell you what, Carrie, to say Carrie's not the biggest would be a bit of an understatement. I can't believe she's reached that from the top of the table.
Absolutely.
Who needs a rest?
Oh,
Well, now a big chance for Mariama.
and what a great chance this is.
Yeah, these have to go as well,
4-2 is very different to 5-1
isn't it just?
with 6 minutes left. Lovely angle. Just needs to make sure of it.
Yeah, just took that extra half second on that shot to just reconsider, and it's proved fruitful. What a
That's a
great
lovely
pot
shot.
that is. Floated that in like it was over the bag. But then misses the 8 ball. Drama again.
And look at the white ball.
Is there an argument here for going cushion first on the one over the hole? No, it's too far up. So it's just going to be the attempted
Look at
double.
this.
Does she cover the pocket? Not quite. Great effort. Should be the frame for Morocco.
And
Mariama
it is.
gets it in. 4-2. Second time of asking. Oh, it's nervy out there for Morocco. It is nervy. 4-2 Ireland. Morocco on their way back. Mariam Alami to play the next frame. Katie Kiernan strolls out for Ireland.
Ireland just need to hold their nerve here.
Well, what a good time to bring out Katie Kiernan. She has been nerveless, really.
Absolutely. Very impressed with Katie's game.
So composed for someone so young.
For sure.
And she's really looked like she's enjoying herself out there. Mariam trying to do the same. She looked edgy in the first frame that she played. And we know what she's capable of when she's playing without that pressure and nerves. Took out one of the finishes of the tournament in the first game. It's Katie with the break. Makes a ball, cue ball stays up.
Off. This isn't too bad.
Where are you looking, Bella? Oh, which colour are you looking is the first question, maybe. Might be a better place to start. Katie's gone reds. You agree?
Look, she wasn't on a good yellow, so I don't mind the reds. She actually has a really good angle to go into the little cluster of the two reds and the black now. Just disrupt them a little bit.
How's it come out? Yeah.
It's not bad. She does have the red up top left. So she is on a ball.
Oh, there is a pattern out here, but how
It's a
do
tough
you like
ask.
these? She couldn't see it, I don't think. She's really close to that yellow, and I don't think she could see the potting angle. So Katie Kiernan can't quite reach the finish line in this frame, and Mariam's yellows are all there. Are we in for a grandstand finish? Dare I suggest a potential 6-red shootout?
She's going through these really nicely.
3 minutes and 50 to go.
Is she
Has
on
she
the
ever
yellow?
screwed it?
I felt like she could have played it last shot.
Looked for the double.
How's the white ball? It's not a bad white ball.
What a safety.
We call that attacking safety.
Oh, what a horrible lead for Katie Kiernan. Wants to get the snooker, hasn't got it. Oh, Mariam's had such a nudge there. Is she going to leave that red?
Oh.
No, I think Mariam's had another nudge. Is it on? I think it's on. Katie's waiting for the beeps. How would you like your composure? But I think she was thinking about so much, she forgot about the cue ball.
Absolutely. This 15-second shot clock is absolutely brutal.
She can tuck up behind the 8 ball here.
Needs to get a good white, and it's not bad. I believe she can still see that yellow on the left-hand side, whether she can pot it or not. Oh.
Well, a foul's massive. What's the leave like? Oh, it's pretty good. With 2.5 minutes to go,
Absolutely.
Ireland could go 3 frames clear here. Katie Kiernan can almost see the finish line.
Just needs to get rid of this red on the left-hand side.
She had her extension as well. That's crucial. She's managed the shot clock brilliantly. Look at this. How's your composure?
Just thinking, wow. Imagine playing for the last 5 seconds of the shot. Fantastic composure. Definitely something I couldn't do.
I mean, this is only her 3rd ever game on a 15-second shot clock. And she's playing like some of the finest we've seen do it. She's a little bit short on this 8 ball to be fully comfy. It needs making. This for 3 frames clear and an almost unassailable lead.
Oh,
it's
my
there.
God. These girls in green just won't stop. They're hungry for the win, Steve.
Ireland are almost there and they know it. 1.5 minutes left. 3 frames clear. And the Irish flag is flying high.
You have to feel for the Moroccan ladies, though. They really, really have had an incredible tournament in the team shootout. Just unfortunately couldn't bring the atmosphere tonight.
Yeah, it's just not been the Moroccan ladies we've recognised.
Not at all, not at all.
If anything, the Irish ladies have done a very passable impression.
Absolutely. They knew they had to match their energy or do better. And that's exactly what they've done tonight.
Hind really needed a golden break there. She's not got it. And Megan Randall can take this one home.
Is she on the yellow? Is she on it? Even if she isn't, she can just wind down that clock.
Extension called. Applause for an extension. Oh, what a shot. What a shot, Megan.
Very creative shot.
And that's just all about keeping herself at the table. She's not really thinking pattern there. She's thinking, how can I kill another 15 seconds?
Smart play.
Yeah, I should say.
And that'll do for now.
It's an unassailable lead for as quick as Hind Benhani can play, and she can play very, very quick. This is unassailable. Ireland have been absolutely amazing in this event. So too have Morocco. They really have been such deserving finalists.
The standard throughout the entire ladies shootout has just been phenomenal.
It truly has. And the countdown begins.
And here we go.
Ireland are the first ever Women's World Team Shootout champions.
Absolutely incredible. Incredible tournament. Very deserving winners.
What a performance. Megan and Carrie Randall, Katie Kiernan, Sandra Bryan and Danny Greasley got it done in the final. Just an awesome performance. There's so much mutual respect between these two teams. You can tell the Moroccans are genuinely happy for their Irish friends, and they've been supporting each other all the way through the competition.
Absolutely.
They had to play each other in the final.
Wonderful ladies.
And lovely to see this showing of mutual respect. We've got the presentations coming up next. You don't want to miss that. I feel like we're going to have quite the Irish party. Stay with us. Bella, thanks for your time.
Thank you, Steve.
All right, welcome back inside the arena. It is time for the presentations. What an absolutely amazing tournament this has been. When the World Team Shootout happened for the first time last year, the ladies all said to us, we want a piece of that. And boy, haven't these girls delivered. What an incredible shootout tournament it has been. And what an incredible final it has been as well. Let's hear it in the arena for both teams. Ireland and Morocco, haven't they both been brilliant? An incredible tournament. They've been my favourite team to watch all week long. Let's hear it for your finalists. Morocco. Mariam, if I can invite you forward to say a few words. Mariam, not to be in the final. How pleased and how proud are you of your teammates for the journey you've been on?
We are so proud. We are so proud we came all this way and make it to the finals. It can be more beautiful than this and satisfying.
And in terms of what these girls have achieved, you've become firm friends, I know, in this tournament. You've been the pals. How pleased are you for these guys?
They deserve it. They played very well. They deserve to win. I told you before, may the best win. And they were the best. They won.
Great words, Mariam. We look forward to seeing you next year. Congratulations, girls. As for the winners, what a moment this is. Your inaugural Women's World Team Shootout champions, Ireland. Who wants to come forward and have a word? Come on, Carrie. Carrie, talk us through how you're feeling right now.
Lads, you know what? There's no point giving me a microphone because I can't even talk. Lads, you know what? It just means the absolute world to be winning the title with all these ladies. I think we've always been kind of knocking on the door kind of in semis and stuff, and we played such a wonderful team as well. These girls had such a fantastic tournament. We knew that we were in for a tough game. They were potting balls off the lampshades. Their composure was absolutely excellent. For the first international tournament, they did absolutely phenomenal. They did. And
Martin Power, table 6, please. Martin Power.
But from an Irish point of view, we're world champions! Yeah!
Look, Carrie, I said at the start there, you guys saw the shootout last year in Ireland, and you said, we want a piece of that. We can't wait to play in it. We told you at the start, be careful what you wish for, but my God, have you guys embraced this tournament? How much did you enjoy that final? Because that just looked like a party.
Absolutely, we did. We enjoyed absolutely every element of it. The shot clock is absolutely fantastic. And look, we had such an incredible support around us that gave us so much encouragement and motivation. And then, of course, the girls that we were competing against, they had a fantastic crowd themselves. So I knew that so much energy and positivity and just so much energy, I just knew it was going to be a fantastic final, and I definitely think that lived up to it. I'm just absolutely delighted that we're coming on the winning side and that we're bringing back home trophies to Ireland.
You are indeed. We're going to bring in the president of the WPF, Joe Fanto, to make the presentations. Your inaugural 2023 World Team Shootout champions. Give it up for Ireland!
Martin Power, please. Martin Power, table 6. Oh, he's here.